Hey everybody, this is Terrible Tim Witherspoon, former two-time heavyweight champion of the world. I saw the fight, the Ryan Garcia Tank Davis fight, and I just want to give my just little opinion and talk to these guys about what they're doing. That's all. Ryan Garcia, I really felt kind of bad for him. I know he could have did better. It's okay because you're young, you're strong. You just got to learn a little bit more skills. That's all. That's all. And Tank fought a good fight. Both of you guys fought a good fight. All these other people in their opinions just go in one year and out the other and just keep on moving. You can lose and come back and be the greatest of all time. So do not worry about anything. Just keep on and moving in a positive direction.
Champ, what would you say was the first number one thing you saw in there that that you would improve if he was working with you?
Oh, number one thing that I would do, when the fight started, he had Tank backing up. That's really where he really where he should have really been effective. He had Tank backing up. Tank job was to probably get inside and get that left uppercut, but Ryan had him on the outside, and he should have been throwing right hands because everybody know about his left hook. He should have been practicing throwing right hands because that's his jab. When you're sparring, when I was young, and I was taught that when you're fighting a southpaw, your jab is a right hand. Ryan was using his jab. You can use that if you can get it in, but your jab is really your right hand when you're fighting a southpaw. If you're right-handed, okay. So I would have been telling them drill that right hand because you know that left hook is going to come. You know you could throw that. You can knock guys out with that. Practice on that right hand side, and drill. You had them backing up. That's where you wanted. That's where you wanted them. So, and you was using your jab. You was using your jab when you should have been using the right hand. I know I said it over and over again. I think you did a really good job. You had them on the outside. That's where. That's where you wanted them. Now, real quick, if he was slipping while you had him on the outside because he's shorter than you, that's no problem. Don't try to hit him in his head. Hit him in his body. You can't move that. So you trying to hit him in his head and he's slipping and he's shorter anyway. That jab him to the shoulder, jab him to the chest. So you know where he at, so you can let that left hook go. So those are just some of the things I know. I know I can get you right. I love Dan Goosen. You had him in the corner, but you need a real trainer, somebody with experience in that corner. I would have never had you throwing jabs. I would have had you drilling that right hand. I would have had you drilling that right hand because that left hook, you could put it anywhere. Okay? And there's certain movement that you should have been doing. You should have been getting on the outside of Tank's lead hand. Even though he's short and he shoot that right, you should be on that side. And then he has to turn into your punches. So there's a lot of things that you could be taught to handle these southpaws. And Tank is he's a tough southpaw, but you had him backing up, and that was a good beginning.
All right, and Champ, name one defense that you would say you'd really practice with him. The first thing you think you would work with him if he was in your camp.
Well, I noticed him like when he was training that he just kept his hands here and he didn't keep them tight. He just had his hands up. Even in the fight, his hands were just right here. They wasn't braced up against his body. You need that against somebody like Tank, who's going to throw shots right there. And you know what? From here, you could drill hard shots. So he was like this all loose. Nobody's teaching him what he need to do. Now, he could have been blocking Tank's jab and right and left hand. If Tank with his shoulder. That's another. It takes practice. You could have left this here, and everything would hit this. Everything would hit this and the shoulder. Boom, boom, boom. And he could turn hooks from there. His famous hook. He could lay there, right? Now from there, you could just throw a jab just to play with him. But when Tank throw his combos, tighten it up, and he could throw his hook from there. And if he sees something coming that way, he could just block it. Just come right back. These guys, listen, man, I can help them out. these promoters, I don't have nothing against nobody. I love you guys. Just bring me out there to help some of these guys. Bring me out there, And I feel really bad for Ryan. He has all the skills. He's got a nice personality. Tank is really nice, little light, little short, powerful, little boxer. But Ryan Garcia could have won that fight. And I'm not gonna say easy, but he could have won that fight. There's certain little things that he needed to know, little things, not no big things, and it would have gave him confidence. Tank can punch now. Tank can whip that uppercut. All you gotta do is get rid of that uppercut. If you get rid of that uppercut, that's half of the fight won. If you can get rid of that, that's maybe 3/4 because he depends on that a lot. So if you know if his mind on that uppercut, all you got to do is block that uppercut. Block that uppercut and counter back. So, when he got hit with that body shot, I know I got hit with body shots, and I didn't let people know it, but there was people saying, "Oh, he could have got up," and it's easy for them to say. When he got hit with that body shot and went down, I was like, man, he needed to get up. He needed to get up. And then I thought about it. There's a lot of pressure. It's a big fight. Yeah, you're supposed to get up, Ryan. Get up. And with me, they got to kill me. They got to kill me. You got enough time in your career to come back and show the world who you really are, Ryan. Okay? Tank already established stuff. But he can be beaten. You got to have the right people in your corner. I'm not down on Dan Goose, and I love him. He should have got the right people for you. Knew this was a big fight. Could be the fight of the century. Could be. He should have got somebody in there that knows what he's doing. Okay, so like I said, I'm comfortable. I can help you. And it's easy as 1, 2, 3 with me.
All right, champ. So
yeah.
Here you go. Close it out. Let Ryan know and the people out there what sum it up.
Well, one thing that I would like, I know that money plays a big part. They're making real big money, and nobody. I wonder if I wasn't a boxer and this guy I'm working with is making 10 million, I wouldn't tell him he need another guy either. I wouldn't tell him you need another trainer, even though I know I can't give you what you need. It's kind of awkward. I know what to do, but imagine the average guy that really don't know what to do, and he's in there in somebody's corner. No, he can't really help him, but the fighters got him with him. He's going to go down with the shit. There's not nobody that's going to say, I don't think I know enough. Can you get somebody else? Because he's going to get 800,000 or $1 million. I don't blame that guy, but it's really bad. The guy that was training him, I don't know if it was Dan Goosen. I don't know, Brian, if it was Dan Goosen. I don't know who was training him. I know Dan Goosen was holding the pads at the thing, but I'm here. Mm-hmm. If you need me, hey, I'm here for you.
All right, champ.
Get in touch with our people. Guarantee you'll be satisfied.
Yep, no doubt about that. Tim's got a
I'm not begging. I'm just a big brother of boxing, letting you know.
Tim wants to spread the word of the secrets he has, man, from the
I got it from the old time.
The past. A lot of it, nobody knows any of this stuff. Nobody knows what Tim knows, and that's a fact. I've been around a lot of the boxing legends, and a lot of them have secrets that are all going to go to the grave if they don't tell anybody. And Tim's putting his secrets out there, the secrets of the Philly shell, and there's a lot to it. All right, champ, close it out. Tell the people, thanks for coming.
Just thanks for coming, everybody. We're going to have a couple of more of these here little talks, after certain fights. But I wouldn't hesitate, get up. You got, hey, put this in the past and move forward and come back. You got a legacy to protect. Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody. We have more stuff later. We got some good stuff on here. So keep in touch with us.
All right.
Close it out, Brian. Close it out.
All right. See, remember to like, subscribe, and share the channel. And don't forget, link in the description if you want to support us on Patreon or support us right here on YouTube through the membership. And look at our memberships. We got a lot of great stuff in there. Even the champ can look at your fighting skills if you want. All right, everybody. See you later.